Inflammation. It's a word we hear often, especially in discussions about health and wellness. But what does it really mean? How does it affect our bodies on a daily basis? Simply put, inflammation is your body's natural way of protecting itself. It's a crucial part of the immune response. When you experience an injury or an infection, your immune system leaps into action. This is your body's immediate response to any harm. This response triggers a cascade of events, leading to the classic signs of inflammation: redness, swelling, heat, and pain. These signs are your body's way of signaling that something is wrong. Think of it like this. Imagine you've cut your finger. The body's response is almost immediate. The area around the cut becomes red and swollen as blood rushes to the site. This increased blood flow brings essential nutrients and immune cells to start the healing process. White blood cells, the body's warriors, flood the area to fight off any potential infections. They are the first line of defense against harmful invaders. This is inflammation at work, a necessary process to heal and protect your body. Without it, even minor injuries could become serious. Inflammation is a complex process involving various cells and chemicals in our body. These elements work together to repair damage and fend off infections. While it may cause temporary discomfort, it is essential for our survival. The pain and swelling are signs that your body is working hard to heal. Without inflammation, our bodies would be vulnerable to infections and injuries, unable to heal effectively. We would be at constant risk from even the smallest wounds. However, when inflammation becomes chronic, it can turn from protector to problem, contributing to various chronic diseases. Conditions like arthritis, heart disease, and even some cancers have been linked to chronic inflammation. Understanding inflammation and its dual role in our health is crucial. By recognizing its importance and managing chronic inflammation, we can better protect our health and well-being. Not all inflammation is created equal. Inflammation is a complex biological response of body tissues to harmful stimuli, such as pathogens, damaged cells, or irritants. It is a protective response involving immune cells, blood vessels, and molecular mediators. However, the nature and duration of inflammation can vary significantly. We can distinguish between two main types: acute and chronic inflammation. Acute inflammation is the body's immediate and early response to an injury or infection. It is characterized by redness, heat, swelling, pain, and loss of function. This type of inflammation is essential for healing and recovery. Acute inflammation is the body's immediate response to injury or infection, like the cut finger example. When you cut your finger, your body quickly sends immune cells to the site to fight off any potential infection and start the healing process. It's a short-term process, lasting a few days to a couple of weeks, and typically resolves once the body heals. The redness and swelling you see are signs that your body is working hard to repair the damage and protect you from further harm. Chronic inflammation, on the other hand, is a different story. Unlike acute inflammation, which is beneficial and necessary for healing, chronic inflammation can be harmful. It occurs when the body's inflammatory response persists over a long period, even when there is no immediate threat. It's like an alarm that keeps ringing even after the danger has passed. Imagine an alarm clock that never stops ringing, causing constant irritation and stress. This is what chronic inflammation does to your body. This long-term, low-grade inflammation can persist for months or even years, silently wreaking havoc on our bodies. It can affect various organs and tissues, leading to a range of health problems that may not be immediately apparent. Instead of healing and repair, chronic inflammation promotes a state of constant stress and damage. The immune system remains active, continuously releasing inflammatory molecules that can damage healthy cells and tissues. Several factors can contribute to chronic inflammation, including prolonged exposure to irritants like pollution or cigarette smoke. These environmental factors can trigger and sustain an inflammatory response, leading to long-term health issues. Autoimmune diseases where the body attacks itself, such as rheumatoid arthritis and lupus, are also major contributors to chronic inflammation. In these conditions, the immune system mistakenly targets the body's own tissues, causing ongoing inflammation and damage. Lifestyle factors like poor diet, lack of exercise, and chronic stress can exacerbate chronic inflammation. Consuming a diet high in processed foods, sugars, and unhealthy fats can trigger inflammatory responses, while a sedentary lifestyle and stress can further compound the problem. This persistent inflammation is a key player in the development of many chronic diseases, including heart disease, diabetes, and cancer. Understanding the causes and effects of chronic inflammation is crucial for developing strategies to prevent and manage these serious health conditions. Heart disease remains a leading cause of death globally, affecting millions of people each year. Despite advancements in medical science, the numbers continue to rise, making it a critical public health issue. One of the lesser-known but significant contributors to heart disease is chronic inflammation. This persistent inflammation can quietly wreak havoc on our cardiovascular system, often going unnoticed until it's too late. For years, we focused on cholesterol as the primary culprit in heart disease, emphasizing the importance of maintaining healthy cholesterol levels through diet and medication. However, recent research has shed light on the fact that inflammation is equally important. It plays a crucial role in the development and progression of heart disease, often working hand in hand with cholesterol. Imagine your arteries as the highways of your body, carrying blood from your heart to vital organs. These highways need to be smooth and clear for efficient blood flow. Chronic inflammation can damage the inner lining of these arteries, creating rough patches or potholes on the highway. This damage disrupts the smooth flow of blood, leading to various complications. This damage makes it easier for cholesterol to build up, forming plaque that narrows and hardens the arteries, a condition known as atherosclerosis. Over time, these plaques can become large enough to significantly restrict blood flow. As the arteries narrow, the restricted blood flow can lead to symptoms such as chest pain, shortness of breath, and fatigue. If left untreated, this can result in severe outcomes like heart attacks or strokes, which can be life-threatening. Studies have shown a strong correlation between markers of inflammation in the blood, like C-reactive protein, and the risk of developing heart disease. These markers can serve as early warning signs, allowing for timely intervention. The growing body of research underscores the importance of addressing inflammation as part of a comprehensive strategy to prevent and manage heart disease. By understanding and mitigating this silent threat, we can improve cardiovascular health outcomes. In essence, chronic inflammation acts as a silent threat, slowly but steadily damaging our cardiovascular system. By raising awareness and promoting early detection, we can take proactive steps to protect our heart health and reduce the burden of heart disease.